Hey YouTube, this is Nezrak. This is another random video for random crap that I encounter. Just being me. Yeah. Here we have a 5-gallon jug. Now, a smart viewer, not necessarily a smart viewer, but some of you individuals who have these water coolers in your house know that these things start to collect algae eventually. And that's exactly what's happening with this thing. Put it up to the light. No, it's too bright. See all that green tint in there? That's algae. It's pretty bad too. Actually goes all the way up to there. Almost all the way up to the top, so. There's supposedly a solution for this. And we're gonna see if that works. But we're gonna do it the slowed down way, because I personally don't want to spend the money on the chemicals needed to do this. So we're gonna see if we can do it the cheap way, because I know that I'm not the only cheap person out there, you know. Waste not, want not. But we're gonna try the bleach method. There's 3 methods to do this, okay? First method is mix 1 part bleach, 1 part water, fill this jug up, let it set for 12 hours. Rinse it, wash it, and then it should have all of this algae dead. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just put enough to fill up probably up to here. Well, I mean, it's gonna be upside down, so probably up to here with 1 cup or 2 cups of bleach, concentrated bleach, regular Clorox bleach, and flip this upside down. The whole assembly is gonna go upside down, and we're gonna see if we can kill all this stuff up here. And then we're gonna lay it on its side and rotate it. We're gonna see if we can do it probably within a day. And I'm gonna let this sit overnight every time. So every 12 hours, I'm gonna rotate this. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing every 12 hours and rotate this to see if it works. But since it's diluted more, I'm guessing it's gonna probably take 24 hours per section that we're gonna be working on. So we'll find out. We'll find out probably tomorrow. If we have any good results. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, YouTube, so here's our bottle. Unfortunately, we have the cheap brand of bleach. Some of you guys may or may not know what that is. So this is what we're gonna do. And I hate bleach. If you watch my Bang for Buck showdown, you know that I am a advent hater of bleach. We're gonna fill this up. It's 1 cup measuring cup, all the way up to the brim. Like so. That's 1 cup. Let's see if you guys can see that. Exactly 1 cup. And we are going to fill or empty out the entire contents of said bleach into cup. Okay? So that's 1. Real estate signs in the back. Here is number 2. Now, one other thing I was thinking about that may actually help this out even further was baking soda. But, you know, let's try 1 product at a time. If this doesn't work properly, this doesn't get the job done, we'll graduate to baking soda. And here's number 2. Ugh, I just hate the smell of this crap. It just smells like ruined clothes. You ruined everything nice I've ever had! Anyway, so there's our bleach. Usually, the normal way to go about this is to add 2 parts of water, okay? So when I say 2 parts water, I mean you add an equal amount of water that you do bleach. But in this situation, since we're cheap and we don't want to use that entire gallon and have to go buy more bleach, we are just going to use 2 cups and we're going to fill it up to y'all. This little line right here. This is very unscientific, I know, I'm sorry, but I mean, we're cheap. It's the easiest way to say it. We're just cheap asses. Alright, YouTube, so here it is, all full up. Got the lid on it. I hate to say it, but it almost looks like it's already gone in this area right here. Like, it's still over here. It really works that fast. And this is not a 50-50 mix like that's recommended that I see online. eHow has a very good list of where the stuff is, but just in this little bit, right over there. It looks like it's gone already, and the water does kind of have a greenish tint. So let's see. Can you guys see that? It's all foggy, kind of green right there. Not sure if the camera's picking that up, but we're gonna conduct a little experiment and see if we just hold it here, like so. And I hate bleach. Keep on saying that, but I do. I really hate bleach. It's ruined every nice bit of clothing I've ever had at one point or another, due to mine or someone else's careless actions or jealous actions. My clothes have been ruined by bleach, so I hate bleach. Even in this situation, I still hate it. I don't care what it's doing for me, I still hate it. Thanks, Obama. Anyway. Wow. I'm not sure if you guys see that, but it definitely looks a little bit clearer in just that little bit. That makes me wonder, is this done already? They say leave it sit for 12 hours to completely kill everything off, and I put hot water in here too, which could possibly be speeding up the process. But the reason why I put hot water in there is because, I mean, bleach always works better in hot water. So, I mean, like even on the sides, the water definitely has a greenish tint. You might not be able to see it on camera, but it has a very slight greenish tint. I mean, greenish compared to how it was when it was just on the cooler. So, and I know I'm taking up your guys' time. I'm just kind of freaked out that it's working that fast. But I mean, look, it's gone. So we have another one. Let's compare the two. See which one's which. What's going on, if it's really gone or not. So here's the other one. You guys could probably kind of see that right there. It's a little green hazy line right there. It's all right there. Let's see if I hold it up to the light. This one we haven't touched just because of that. So yeah, you guys can kind of see that. Those aren't scuff marks. That's actual. Yeah, you see a nasty line right there. Like it looks like haze on camera, but that's algae. So we're gonna try this one too and see if this works. Yeah, all that crap. Looks nasty all on the bottom. It's partially because it's been in the garage and it's kind of dusty, but I mean it's definitely got algae in it, so we'll see. Alright, so let me first start off by apologizing for having a shitty camera. But from here you can kind of see that greenish tint, and that's not from the bleach. Bleach has more of a yellowish tint, so you can kind of see it from here. You can see it in that bottle also, except this bottle looks extremely dirty because it actually is. So what I'm going to do real quick is just wipe this one off so you guys can get a better view of this. And then we're going to compare, because it should look like this one. Look how blue this one is, how dingy this one is. So let's try to get it to look like this real quick. Alright y'all, so there's the new one, the one that we've been using, and here's the old one that we stopped using because it started getting algae in it. So look at that corner, see little flecks of green. I washed this up so it looks a little bit better. I mean, now they don't look so far apart. This one still looks a little bit dirty compared to the other one. I did a pretty half-assed job cleaning it, to be completely honest. But here we go. See all that green there? I mean, from my eye, I could definitely see that green. Lots of green right there, especially with that white background. All that green, okay? Now this wasn't, there was a big green stripe on here that I wanted to make sure I took note of. I can't really see it on camera. Here's another one right there. You can kind of see that on the camera. Yeah, there you go. You guys can kind of see that, right? So anyway, this looks clean now. So since it worked that fast and it turned the water kind of green, I'm guessing that we could probably treat this bottle with it with no problem. You guys are finding this out as I'm finding out, so please don't, you know, rush and hurry up and get on with it me right now, because I'm learning just as you're learning right now. This is real time. So let's see how this looks like now. We're going to do before and after. I think what we're going to do for this particular bottle, take note of all that. That's all inside, y'all. Okay? All that's inside. Why am I saying y'all so much today? That's all inside, you guys. So, I mean, this is how we're going to do it. This is the plan. We are going to take this solution of bleach and water, bleach and hot water. We're going to pour it into this bottle. Oh no, my battery sign just came on. This bottle, we're gonna put the lid back on, slosh it around. Once it kind of looks good, we're gonna freaking dump it back in there and see if this bottle looks different. That's conclusive. That's arguably the best way to do it, I think, to see if it worked the way I think it worked. So let's be scientific. I guess yeah, I guess I'm Bill Nye now. No, that's bullshit. Anyway, let's see how this works. So I'm not sure if you guys want to actually watch this go down. I'm not sure how to get this camera to be pointed in the right direction. So if this is crappy, it's your fault for wanting to see everything, okay? Okay? But, I mean, it's kind of how you learn. That's how I am. I like to see everything. So that's the only reason why I'm doing it. Is so everybody else can see everything. Just like how I demand from everybody else. So, here we go. We're going to just pour this right in here. It's very volatile. It's bleach. Bleach ruins your clothes, so try not to splash it around. And I'm a darkie, so I don't want it to bleach me too. Still going. Some spilling out now. I think another reason why I hate bleach is completely too impatient to do things the safe way. I have to just rush through everything. I pay for it while I'm watching. I'm not wearing crappy shorts right now. Shit. This is why I hate bleach. It's all over the floor. So now it's going to end up in my room, on my hair, and have one bleach spot on my head. Anyway, that's that. Put that lid back on. So that's not wet. Yeah. Put that bad boy back up there. Now. Yeah, we still got time. So, with lid on, with liquid all over my refrigerator. Oh dear God, this is why I hate bleach. Oh no, my batteries. Anyway, my new table. Anyways, it's on my hands. I'm very unhappy about that. The things I do for you guys, YouTube. Anyway, now we're gonna let that slosh around a bit. I'm not gonna do it too much because I'm not sure if that's from leaking or spillage up here. There was no spillage, so I don't know why there's even any liquid up here, but we're gonna see if this cuts through. I mean, it's green. If you guys can see that, it's definitely green. So, I mean, the results before were instant. I was really literally looking for a place to set this last time when I noticed that. Wow, it is cleaning it that fast. Wow. So yeah, the results are instant. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely cleaning it, you guys. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but up top, all the places where there was algae, it's just gone. It's completely gone. So that half and half mix of 2.5 gallons of bleach and 2.5 gallons of water is BS. You just need 2 cups. Yeah, that's a little bit too heavy to try to lift up with one arm. But I think that's conclusive. So make sure I'm not setting my glasses down in bleach water. But I think that's conclusive, you guys. I really think that may have just done it. So we're gonna leave that in there for a little bit and let's slosh it around a little bit more. See if I can get a really definitive result. Because this one I thought would take longer than it had, and look at it. It's so clear. There is no green in there at all. At all. So I'm pretty sure I can probably just wash these out with hot water and be good to go. So this is the next guinea pig. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so I was going to pour that back in here so we could get a before and after shot. We're going to do before and after shots. Should have took pictures, but I didn't think about it until just now. But we're going to do a before and after shot. This is an after. I guess that's an after now too, but I'm going to try to clip it together to where you guys can see how this one looked like before and how this one looked like before and after for both. So, but I mean, that's ridiculous. Like 2 cups of bleach, the cheap stuff too, did the job. A third way full of hot water. Make sure it's hot water. I did it in the bathtub as hot as I could actually get it before I started this process. And then I literally just sloshed it around in that one, just trying to set that down somewhere for 12 hours, which is what is recommended. And it just killed all of it. Now I'm seeing little flecks where it looks like the actual algae may have been, so it might come back after a few weeks. But you know, if it does come back, I'm gonna give you guys an update. I'm gonna do another video, update how long this treatment lasts. But I mean, that saves you. One of these bottles costs like 20 bucks, I think. It comes filled up with a free fill, but it costs between $15 and $20 for one of these bottles. So I mean, and the only reason you really have to get rid of them is if they crack, which I think this one may be cracked, or if they're full of algae. So that water is definitely green. It's got a green tint to it. So let's rinse this one out and clean it up. You hold that up to the light for you guys again so you guys can kind of see. No green at all. That's amazing. Like, I didn't think it would work that fast, but it did. They say let it sit for 12 hours, but you know what? I think that's good. So we're gonna freaking clean this one out, dump that one out, rinse it out, and take shots of both and see how they look like afterward. YouTube, that worked ridiculously well. Here's the one that was really nasty. They were both really nasty, okay? But this is the one that I had sitting in the garage for X amount of time that I said I had to clean up. The one with the lines that we saw of just straight algae on it, and look at it. I mean, there is nothing there at all. It is like really, really clean in there. Even all the way up to the bottom, it's really clean in there. Now this one, remember this one with the ridges and all that crap? I can't put the cap back on it. I rinsed these out in the bathtub with really hot water. For all of you environmentalists out there, I actually dumped the old bleach solution into the washing machine and just put it on rinse, so I didn't add any water. It just rinses out the washing machine. I mean, it adds a little bit of water, but not a whole bunch. But anyway, I mean, look at it. This one's clean too. There's no green in there anymore. And this wasn't an overnight thing. Online they were saying leave it in there overnight. And this was literally just a few seconds of doing it. So, what's the conclusion? We're gonna do a separate part so, you know, we can just get the process down. But yeah. I say problem solved. I say this is good. Do it. If you have this problem at home and you're tired of looking at a nasty green barrel or water bottle, just do it. So we're going to come back with a conclusion and be done. Okay, so basically what we did to make these clean was add 2 cups of regular bleach. We had the cheap bleach too. It's at 33% concentrated, but it was the cheap stuff, trust me. The bottles were very nasty before, and now they're completely blue. Before they looked like a swamp was trying to grow in there. Now they're completely blue. They still smell a little bit bleachy, but 2 cups of bleach, a third of the bottle full of water, or as close to half as you can get without going to half. You want some space in there to work with. You don't want it to be too heavy either, because you have to kind of rotate it and slosh it around. And that was it. Maybe 2 minutes of rotating and sloshing around, maybe 5 minutes to be safe, of sloshing the solution around with hot water and bleach, and it's clean. It's completely clean, and that's the easiest way to do it. So 2 cups bleach, a third of the bottle, so let's say two 2.3, 2.25 pounds, whatever a third of 5 is. If you know that, do it. Of hot water. Slosh it around for 5 minutes, and voila, you get nice blue bottles back. Rinse, and if necessary, repeat. But these came out perfect, and this is my first time ever doing this. These marks out here from the outside because we stopped using this for water for a minute before you tried this. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, YouTube. Feel free to like and subscribe. This is my new playlist, my new random playlist. Some of you cool guys may know where I got that idea from. But feel free to like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing random crap on a regular basis, so now I gotta figure out how to clean this. I guess I could do another video right there, huh? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free, like and subscribe. Snazarak, deuces.